What's up, y'all? We're back again with another video, and as you can see, we are doing another kind of like new operator concepts and stuff like that with Rainbow Six Siege. Shout out to my boy Fourtythree. So pretty much what he does is he goes in his Discord, tells his Discord people to make these operators, and then if he likes them enough, he does do some changes and stuff like that, and he also makes a video about it. And this is where I come in. I react to the videos because I think these concepts are pretty cool for the game. I think they are pretty neat, and they add a cool concept to the game, like some new ops you can look at before they're even added to the game, instead of it being leaks and stuff. Pretty much, I guess, is leaks. But yeah, shout out to Fourtythree. Let's go.
Canopy, the series where I take your custom operator ideas from my
Discord. He's going to explain it, and you'll see what I mean
here on YouTube. All this starts over on my Discord, where you can fill out the submission sheet and have a chance of being featured in a future video.
Yep.
Before we start, 80% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, so if you like this video and want to see more of this series, let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing, as it is absolutely free and helps me out a lot. Thank you all so much for your support. Let's get right into these operators. First of all, sorry about the content break there. I was on vacation in Japan, and that was much needed after this last winter semester. I've got a lot of ideas rolling around now, however, and I'll soon be branching out into streaming and other games I enjoy. I'll still always be on the creative side of content creation, so the custom operators won't be stopping anytime soon, but I can't box myself into doing that alone. The other main game I've been playing for many years, and will most likely make some videos on soon, is Destiny. If you love it, that's great, but if you've never tried it, I have a suite of video ideas that might help you get started.
Never really tried it. I don't know if I would like it.
I hope you enjoy the ops.
Being honest with you.
Our first submission comes in from Shatter13 Lady.
All right, Shatter. Shout out to him.
And features an operator that puts a unique spin on covering angles. Typically, smokes and flashes and all their variations are the only way to cover an angle. However, pre-fire angles is just as important in Siege, if not more so. Dolus, our 2-speed 2-armor attacker from Chile,
2-speed 2-armor, not too overpowered,
Legion, and has a drone that is capable of putting down suppressing fire for him. This drone, named the UQC Tempest, is a floating quadcopter equipped with a copy of Dolus's primary weapon. When deployed, the drone will hover in place and aim at the exact same spot you are.
Ooh, that is cool. That's dope. That is actually really good. You can play that so well. So say you're, God, what's a good map? We can do it this way. Okay, so say you're holding bakery, right, on cafe. This might not be a good thing, but I can't think right now. Say you're holding bakery front door. You know the sites and kitchen. That is both hard breach walls, right? And they're actually, you know, reinforced. And someone's in prep, I guess, not actually bakery, but prep, and they're shooting, like they're trying to peek out front door to kill you. You can use this drone to point it straight, like or you can use it in the way he's using it right now, because that's totally understandable. But you can hold that door so they can't swing out and pre-fire you, so it can just non-stop keep shooting. You can kill him if he runs out because of the drone, but you can also wide flank around, break out the window to the left, or you can just push into front door because he can't peek out or he's going to die. And you can full, like, hard angle it, and you can kill the dude in prep maybe because he might just be sitting there. That's the way I see it.
Firing in short bursts.
You can literally do it the way he's doing it right now, because this is pretty neat.
Covering angles, misdirecting opponents, and opening up sight lines. The drone will be on a cooldown, and it will lower itself to the floor once it's out of ammo. Dolus can then pick it up to reset it. If it's shot,
you have
Dolus
to pick it up
and passively repair it, which will cause it to take longer to recharge before the next use. While Dolus
I like this op. I really do. I think it's neat. In practice,
the utility created by an extra gun cannot be underestimated.
Can you kill the op though?
The MK14 DMR, the PDW-9, and the brand new LAR-44 sidearm. This gun has the stats listed below.
Ooh, okay, so the DMR is a, what is it, like a one, or it's like a 2 or 3 hit death gun. And the SMG is not awful. It's Jackal's SMG, so it's pretty good. Like, the loadout's decent, and a new pistol, so it does 63 damage. Wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. 63 damage, 0 and 15 meters. So if you're really close, that's a 2-hit pistol, dude. That's almost as much damage as flipping Cav's pistol. Actually, Cav's pistol is a 2-hit. It's a 40 damage from 25 feet. So that's what, 3 hits with it? It's a RPMs. Okay, it's not awful. It's pretty good. And it's a 9 mag size. So that is a little understandable. If you're just spraying it, this pistol's kind of OP.
Dolus has secondary gadget options between smoke grenades and breach
63
charges.
damage up close is crazy.
All in all, Dolus is a unique support entry fragger who can be an oppressive force in Siege when used correctly. Next up,
when you put your heart and soul into creating something, you want it to make an impact, to endure, to express something. What is it?
Next up, we have a submission from Sear.
Shout out to Sear.
Operator has a unique way to clear corners and rooms without directly face checking them.
Canada.
Ricochet is a 2-speed, 2-health attacker that aligns with Red Hammer. Ricochet has a launcher similar to Hibana's, in which he will fire a specially coated metal sheet into any surface. After it is attached, any bullets that come into contact with the surface will bounce off the metal and fittingly ricochet in the other direction.
That seems
This
neat.
can be explained through the use of magnets or something. I don't know. Either way, this gadget could be a really unique way to clear a room or safely put down suppressing fire.
Dude, well, that would be dope, actually. It's like a... Think of it as pull. You hit one wall, it can ricochet off the wall and make it in. So literally, you can use this gadget. He didn't say it's bulletproof. I would say it probably is bulletproof because you're shooting it to make it ricochet. But you can put it on the wall like he was just doing. You can use the bullets to ricochet and kill the dude in the back.
Gadget does
like
work
this
both
is a decent
ways.
concept.
Ricochet is given the freedom to place them in whatever position they are most advantageous in. This operator definitely needs some balancing work, as I feel it could be more of a detriment rather than an asset in some scenarios. However, the idea is really cool as is. Ricochet has a choice between 2 primary
The
DMR
op definitely
options,
needs some
the
work, but
MK14 and the SR25.
I see it being good.
He also has the LFP revolver as his secondary option.
Let me say this though. So this operator could be good if it was an AR or an SMG op as the primary weapons, because you can literally spray the AR and spray the SMG and all those bullets are getting ricocheted into the room to get free kills if someone's like running. But the way they have it now is a DMR. It's a single shot gun if you hit the trigger. Same with the other one. And then a revolver is too. So it's not ARs. It's not SMGs. You have to physically pull the trigger. So that balances it out.
For gadgets, he's got flashes and claymores.
I think it's too weak.
Both of which align with his kit quite well.
The claymores are great because, and the flashes too, but I would probably play the claymores for the flank, because if I'm using this op, I'm putting it near sight so I can spray into sight. The claymores can watch your back. If you hear someone shoot the claymore behind you, turn around and kill them. Let's be honest. But the claymores it's probably 2 claymores that you can put them on each door behind you, and you can just use your gadget to kill the people in the room in front of you, or you can do a wide angle like into the door or whatever, you know. But I do think it needs to be an AR and SMG, because the DMR, just single shots, it makes it really weak.
The ability to ricochet bullets around corners needs some time in the oven, but I feel if implemented with care, it could be really, really fun.
Yep, I agree with him.
Third,
I agree with Fourtythree.
Asmodeus 1999. This 2-speed, 2-health attacker from Australia
Not bad.
has
2
an
health, 2
anti-flank
speed.
info gadget, something which we don't currently have in the game. Whiskey brings with him the FWSS-6, a sticky mine thrown similar to Ella's mines. When a defender walks within the radius of the mine, it will loudly spin up similar to Thorn's mines. If the defender remains in the radius, by the time it detonates, the mine will scan their outline through the wall upwards of 2 times. This is not an active scan like Lion's old EDD, but a brief still outline.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest with this. I like this op. I can see it being a good rusher. Also, I'm pretty sure if it takes as much time as Thorn's gadget, it's not going to be OP, because you can just run away and the gadget's useless. We also don't know the loadout for it yet, so if the loadout is pretty good, I see this op being great, actually. So if I was the creator, or if I was a Rainbow Six Siege operator, like, you know, the people that make it, I think it should be, the op should have a fast exploding rate, because it only pings them twice and it's a fast ping, you know? So think of it as an outline at like pulse, or outlines not as pulse. An outline like, God, I don't know, what would it be? No ops have outlines, I guess, besides the lion back in the day or whatever. So thinking of it as that, it's just 2 pulses, so it's 1, 2. So I think it should explode quick because it's an anti-flank, you know? And there's only 2 of them, right? You only get 2 gadgets.
Is avoided, the windup can still be heard, alerting attackers in the area of a
so
flank.
It's a sound cue op, and it's also a sight op. You know,
as Gridlock is
to use it that way.
A favorite attacker of mine, I feel this is a fantastic take on a flank watch niche.
I like
as it's
this.
Something we need more of in unique ways. For his loadout, we have the AUG A2, and
before he says the second gun in this, I really like this because you can rush it in, say with Ash can rush in, and then you can rush in behind her, and you can literally just put these in doorways, and if they're fast exploding, you can literally watch your flank while Ash is pushing into sight and watching your front, you know? You can watch the 6 while he's watching the front.
For secondaries, we have the Super Shorty, the Bearing 9, and the P9.
Okay, I see it probably being Boss G and then the SMG.
This loadout is
Super
a little
Shorty
strong
would be
for
pretty
how
decent though.
Risky could be, so it might need a little tuning for now, but it is a fantastic gadget, so don't worry about the loadout too much. Last but not least, we have our final submission.
I like that one though.
Soyuz.
I like that one a lot.
This 3-speed 1 armor attacker shifts the meta on what we consider to be a support operator.
Okay, let's see.
Dabtara has an IET trauma kit, a medical kit that has the ability to revive players who have recently died.
Revive?
He can only revive players within 30 seconds of death who have not died to headshots. The animation takes around 10 seconds, leaving him quite vulnerable, and brings back the dead attacker with only 20 health and all of the Frostmat debuffs. In my opinion, this operator would be absolutely fantastic in Siege.
Yeah.
It encourages a
How many times can you revive though?
Where an entry fragger or roam clearer no longer goes in alone. If one of you dies, Dabtara can quickly bring you back. As
and this is attacking?
That requires a teammate to die, however, I would like to give him a passive that revives DBNO'd players back to 75 health instead of 20.
Yes.
Obviously, I don't like picking favorites, but man, this operator would reinforce the breach and clear fantasy and encourage teamwork on attack.
I like
Currently
this one.
In the game, the running
this
gun
one seems
playstyle
good.
is getting really stale, so a gadget that encourages players to push together is really needed.
I like
For
this
his
one.
loadout, we have the MK4.
At first, I didn't hear it said attacking. I was like, yo, this could be dope as defending. Maybe it would push Doc out of the meta, but say it would also encourage spawn peeking though, so I don't know. But say your teammate dies in spawn peeking, you can revive them with the debuffs of Frost, so that might encourage them not to spawn peek, but also you would revive them back to 75 HP, not full. So if this was defending, I would run this op, spawn peek, and then run Doc. You know what I mean? Have Doc spawn peek. If he dies, revive him. Doc can also heal himself full, but he would still have Frost's debuff. But this is attacking, so I understand.
Today,
I see it.
And the PDW9.
Not bad guns at all. Good guns. DMR and the SMG's fire. Gauntlet 6 would be a good rush.
Smokes and claymores, both extremely relevant
Claymores
options. Although smokes might be a little bit too strong.
Why would smokes be strong?
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Community
I understand. So you can use the smokes to heal the operators. Like it can hide you, I guess, and then you can also use the claymore set too. So say you can claymore the site doors while you're reviving your teammate. If they rush in to kill you because they know what op you are, they can die from the claymore. Also, smoke can hide you. So say it's 3 of you rushing in, 1 of you dies, you're starting to heal your teammate. The smokes can hide you while your other teammate is watching the flanks and stuff. So the gadgets, I feel like, go pretty well together with this one. If you want to counter smokes, just spray and pray into the smoke. Like, it's not a lot of smoke. And then the guns, they're okay.
Next video,
the SMG is pretty decent. The DMR, if you're good with it, is pretty good.
I'll be continuing to make videos on Siege, so don't think this is going.
So shout out to Fourtythree. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button down below for more videos, and please comment down below on my video and let me know if any of these ops are good to you, or if anything I said was like meta breaking or anything like that. Just comment down below. Let's have a little discussion. But make sure you hit the like, subscribe button down below. Adios, mi amigos.